Hello and welcome to. Oh shit! I forgot what this show is called. The
Nice,
fuck?
nice, perfect.
Uh,
सुकर चुके हैं नौजवान मकई में जुबान सकले अमर के ओर पर मांगे पंछी का other identities. Welcome to season 2, episode 3, part 2. We're doing.
well, episode 4.
No, this is part 2 because they're all Rishta stories, right? So you probably, hopefully, are coming from part 1 of this episode.
No one is.
नहीं ना, पहले तो वो
Hey
upload होगी ना।
guys, what's up?
पहले तो वो वाली upload होगी. Also, by the way, the Irfan Junejo, if anyone is an Irfan Junejo fan and that's when you started listening, hello Irfan Junejo fans.
Hi Irfan, what's up?
Yeah, he boy the fan hai. His story got like mad plays, like crazy horror stories level plays. So yeah, we did another part because we did one part before this with Rishta and relationship stories, a few weird, funny, awkward submissions sent to us by people. We talked about that shit, and then we put a whole other story only in this episode. Yeah, listener discretion is heavily
Advice.
I am advise you discreet. Be discreet. So we asked people for Rishta relationship stories, and we got a few submissions and we went through a few of them. So now there is another one. Now, because this story is quite explicit in its nature, I will have to use analogies to go through this story. After the analogies are done, Sarkhail and Rizwan, we will agree that everyone understands what has been said, and then we'll move on. ठीक है?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Sounds good.
what is a non-analogy statement is that realization blah blah blah. Yaar, an ex of mine cheated on me with an awful-looking girl. Begin analogies. Now, guys, wrestling हम सबने देखी है,
Yeah.
and we're all fans of The Rock,
Yeah.
right? And The Rock had a lot of jokes about, how he loved pies, right?
Eating yeah.
Yeah, lots of jokes about that. And I too am a strong fan of pies, and they're very common in all over the world. And Pakistan में भी pie बहुत मिलते हैं. So
Yeah.
now, this person's ex also enjoyed pie eating,
Ooh.
right? I don't know if that person generally enjoyed it or not, but
Yeah.
in this case, this person found out that her ex was caught on a dietary like, कुछ लोगों की restrictions होती है ना कि you can eat some pies but you can't eat other pies, right? You can only eat one pie at a time. That's like
course.
Like when.
censored.
Oh God, what? Why?
Kick the
Like,
shit out
why
of them.
would you do that?
What?
Okay, we just cut
I thought
out.
that was very subtle.
We just cut. Sarkhail does not know what subtle is. We just cut that out.
Yeah.
Some people have very specific dietary restrictions, and some of those people are only allowed by their doctors or imams to eat one pie at a time.
One type of
pie, one specific type of pie made by one person only.
But Islam में तो चार pie allowed है.
Oh my God.
देखो, let's be cool about this, guys.
Okay, let's continue.
If you smell. Yeah, so you're supposed to eat one sort of pie, but this guy,
Yeah.
he was found eating another pie. He wasn't
Okay.
found, but news came out that this guy was indulging in other pies while those pies, being specifically cherry pies, were rotten.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Yeah, that's not healthy. Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
Because
That's
definitely
sometimes,
high.
on a cyclical basis, some pies go bad,
mhm.
for a while. And then
Yeah.
you can fix them. So this guy
Yeah.
was turns out that happened.
Okay.
So,
Hey, time out, time out, time out. I need to explaining here.
okay,
I'm a
guys,
bit lost.
we'll be right back
What?
after.
A few moments later.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
अच्छा, okay. आगे next. Okay, continue.
ठीक है. So
Yeah.
now that we're back, after explaining to Sahil exactly what this pie situation was,
I'm horrified.
how do you feel, Rizwan?
I don't know.
मैं तो
भूख लगी, मुझको भूख लगी है.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, guys, I hope you're all.
It's
I think it's an
bloody.
acquired taste, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a huge group of pie rights activists who will
Yeah.
advocate that pies can be eaten whether they're good or bad. Like, they would say that there's no bad.
All
also.
pies are
Yeah.
good, bro.
Yeah. All pies
Yeah.
matter. So,
All pies are good.
Yeah.
okay. I hope no one understands any of this. So yeah, I found
But then
out. I
that's
was
the
like,
point.
yeah. I
Yeah,
hope.
move on.
I hope how whatever. So I asked her, this person, that how did you find out that this is crazy? Like, क्या कोई वीडियो आ गई थी उनकी MMS.
MMS.
So I asked her how this happened, and she's like, "Ha, जोर से ऐसी. I found out through Twitter. Can you imagine?" तो मैंने
What?
सोचा कि how it's happened कि pie is on Twitter.
Yeah.
So I was like, what? Please elaborate. So she says, he wasn't on Twitter, didn't have anything to do with it. But fuck, this again, mushkil aa gayi. The pie he had when he shouldn't have had the pie, that pie was part of someone else's diet.
Oh.
You know?
Oh, okay.
Because a lot of people with
Yeah.
dietary restrictions, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that dude who had that different dietary restriction, he was on Twitter. And he
Ooh.
found out that, someone's been
Eating his pie.
snacking on his allocated pie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
So,
shit. Then?
So what
then
happened
how
is
did-
that one day, this other guy, the guy who was on this other diet, he was talking to the contributor's friend about his
Okay.
diet. And he mentioned an incident where someone else... Now, this is after the original relationship is over.
Yeah.
So the second guy mentions to the contributor's friend about the guy jiske saath relationship thi, who had that dietary restriction. And yeah, he brings him up, and the friend is like, "What?" And yeah, and this other guy with the dietary restriction was already friends with the contributor on Twitter, and काफी अच्छी बातचीत थी.
Okay.
But they had no idea that there was a bi connection. So yeah, so the friend called the contributor, and she's like, "Are you sitting down?" And blah blah, and she told the whole story. And then the contributor confronted the guy with the dietary restriction, the original guy, and he started crying. And this
Oh,
story
yeah.
took a sudden turn, because that guy was like full, one of those people who are very like andar se spiritual,
Yeah.
and they don't indulge in anything, and anything not allowed in their spiritualism, and blah blah. So he was one of those people, and he had a lot of conflicting feelings. But turns out he was having other pies, and Then he sent her this long ass message asking for like forgiveness and please forgive me. It is, maafi ki ghadi and all that shit. Blah blah blah.
खून के आंसू.
खून के आंसू और मेरा दिल रो रहा है and blah 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 blah. So yeah, and she found out. Wait, let me see. एक बड़ा जबरदस्त इसमें एंगल था.
Angel.
Oh. How did the story start? How did this come out? Like, why did the first dietary restriction guy come out? The first dietary restriction guy knew the contributor's friend. He sent the friend an Eid card, which the friend posted on Instagram. वो कार्ड पे नाम देखा second dietary restriction वाले बंदे ने, and he's like, how do you know this guy? And she's like, oh, I know him ऐसे. And he's like, bro, इसका bad scene है diet का.
Oh my god.
पूरी story.
Shit.
Oh my god. And turns out, allegedly, the second pie was from this factory that was like very open, to attracting a lot of customers. Pie who were, it was like a big bakery. I don't know what to say this, man. But
Oh yeah, all you can eat.
Are you trying
all-
to shame a bakery?
no, I'm not trying to. I'm saying allegedly.
You're trying.
This is what-
Listen. No, there's no need for pie shaming. Okay.
Yeah, there's no need. And I mean,
No need.
all pies are
No,
good.
we're just stating a fact. Like,
Yeah. Apparently, there
Yeah,
was a long list. This is the second dietary restriction guy said that there was a long list, and he had been told, and very matter of factly, okay, we're looking into other customers, and we're trying to expand our business because it's a recession, and you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
which is fine.
I respect the hustle.
Yeah, respect the hustle, and
Yeah.
best before date का नजर रखनी चाहिए.
Pie can make you cry, man. Pie can make you cry.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So,
So you guys have eaten pie.
Oh my god. Yeah, so I read this story and I was like, how the hell am I going to
I think you did well though.
we did well, right? We did well. Thanks to The Rock. Big up Dwayne Johnson, our friend.
Drink Johnson as
Please,
pie.
Yeah.
please watch his movie.
I miss you, bro.
Rip, gone too soon. But he's still around. So
Yeah, the Undertaker retired, man.
oh yeah, Rip, literally Rip.
Also, the Hardy Boys came back for a ladder match.
Bro, the
yes,
Hardy Boys came back.
Yes.
Yeah.
They came
Sorry,
back. TLC
everyone listening, we're
match.
now talking about WrestleMania. But yeah, man, Hardy Boys came back. Good scene है यार उनका. उनका भी बीच में बड़ा मसला हुआ था because Matt Hardy had this particular pie that he liked, but then Edge ने भी वो वाली pie वाली diet शुरू कर दी थी. So
And ate that pie in the ring, bro.
yeah, it's
exactly.
pretty crazy, bro. So,
Even like
Yo,
even
not
Kane,
gonna lie,
Kane
that
was
pie
interested
was
in
my
that.
favorite pie.
oh, Kane was also interested in that pie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kane had that pie too.
Wrestlers की वो भी तो होती है ना, काफी strict diet होती है.
Yeah.
I heard John Cena proposed to a pie. On the ring, in the ring, and
On the ring, in the ring, he gave a ring.
he gave the pie a ring in the ring.
So, hell, you're so shit.
That's an interesting type of pie. Like there are two of them that look exactly the same.
Acha.
Yeah, so they're twins.
Yes. There are two flavors, and they're nearly the same, but only very regular eaters would know the difference.
Like thoda size thoda different है.
No, like one is medium and one is like medium large.
Extra medium.
Extra medium.
Yeah.
So I
Very
guess the
horrible
moral of the story here is that it's just convenient for all involved that if you have a dietary restriction,
Just stick to it.
yeah, you should follow it. I mean, it's just more convenient because otherwise, worst case scenario, it can lead to health issues if you're having too many different kinds of diets at the same time.
Diabetes.
Yeah.
Yeah, diabetes.
Bro, come on.
Diabetes na ho jaye aapko. Yeah, it's a risk, but that's like the worst case scenario. But even it gets really inconvenient because competing pie manufacturers, there's often a lot of press involved. There's a huge network. They're big in like the food community. Oh, fuck.
Fucking hell. Ah, shit.
No offense to all bakers. This analogy is going to get us. Oh fuck! Guys, we're not serious. We're nice
I
guys.
really want Rahat Baker right now.
राहत चाहिए तुम्हें?
यार गोरमेट तो मैं नहीं खा सकता.
भाई लाहौर में सिर्फ भज्जे के पाए हैं.
Oh shit!
What the fuck? What the fuck is bhaje?
It's a thing.
What's bhaje?
Man, you're not old enough, okay?
I'm not. I really.
Let it go.
Well, good for them, man.
Good for them. Good
More
for
power
them.
to pies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
More power.
I think there are no disclaimers that are enough for
Guys,
this.
we need to say this. We need to say this consistently, so we're safe. Okay.
Yeah.
Good for them.
And we genuinely do believe this.
Yeah, we genuinely.
Really
I
scared
do.
of you, pie hunters. Is that the right word?
No, not pie hunters. Yeah.
Pie hunters, nahi.
Pie hunters, the Pindi boys. Hai.
So many
I think you mean
clashing
I think-
memes. Pindi
Pie
boys are
hunters.
pie hunters. Good.
Shit, the fuck is this podcast, man?
I think this is the most contro podcast that we've done. So
I had fun. Yeah.
yeah, you had fun. Okay, well, that's all that matters. So Raheel, you had fun.
Yeah, man. I'm thinking about pie now.
Oh
Yep. McDonald's.
I'm thinking about the one pie I ate that one time.
God. Gave you a stomachache. Food poisoning, Didi, of the heart.
Ah, bro, food poisoning of the heart. Oh shit.
Hashtag food poisoning of the heart, guys.
Hashtag I'm over.
hashtag we're gonna make t-shirts with this. Maybe not, maybe you can make it. Oh yeah, does anyone listening make art? You can make like a cool design for us. We'll put it up on our page if you give a shit.
Really, doesn't your wife to be make art?
Bro,
Make a pie.
Yeah. Please
शादी के बाद
draw boundaries around usage of analogies.
Come on. Like, listeners, send us pies.
Yeah, we
please.
no,
a lot
no,
of-
no,
A
no.
lot of bakers
No.
follow us, so you can make something that you would make anyway, and uske upar hashtag food poisoning of the heart,
Yep.
trending worldwide maybe. So on that bombshell, if you want to yell at us, our handles are at the Mahal Upper. Raheel.
That's a Hale 7 Khan.
It was Raheel's idea, all of this. Rizwan.
No, it wasn't.
At Rizwan Pahalwan.
And yeah, oh, by the way, if you guys are in Lahore, Rizwan, please, yeah, captive autonomy. We want more.
Yes, guys, please.
Yeah, if
I
anyone
do
listening is in
support
Lahore,
it.
Rizwan has something to tell you. Please, Rizwan, what you're doing?
Okay. I have this spare room with this old armchair in it,
That's very creepy.
and I have
Why
people
did you
come and
start with what you
sit in
do?
the armchair. Huh?
You have a what?
I have an armchair.
Good for you, man.
Armchair.
Armchair.
See,
I got armchair, bro.
I got a mango seat.
uh,
Phir?
you can come and sit in the armchair, and I'll take pictures of you while you're talking about
Fucking creepy.
anything you want.
Yeah, and the room is dark, dark, and
Dark, I lock the door.
pictures be dark, and the chair is very
Yep.
old. It has the weight of a millennium on it. So
Yep.
yeah, check out his Instagram handle for this project, which is
Captive autonomy.
mashallah, and find my picture on it. And I hate when people get more likes than my picture on that channel.
Please do this. Please
Everyone
like.
like only my picture, okay? You'll scroll down like 3-4 rows jayenge and there's gonna be a guy with like a mustache and a sad expression. And that's me. That's me, nigga.
So I have an announcement to make also.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Sakhel,
please,
Yeah.
congratulations.
Keep watching Irfan Juneja's vlogs because
Oh, acha,
your
haan.
boy is going to
Oi,
make
Yeah.
it
oi,
soon.
oi,
Oh my
oi.
Your boy,
god. But yeah, everyone follow Irfan Junejo, boy apna. I think we'll do something more with him on the podcast. I haven't talked to him about it, so Irfan, we might do something more on the podcast. Rizwan Pelwan doing captive autonomy. You have our Twitters, the Mahal Upper, Sarkhail 7 Khan, Rizwan Pehelwan. And TPR Pod is the Twitter of this podcast where you can direct all your hate. We're doing a lot of stories, horror, school, Rishta, any BS. If it's weird and funny, we'll talk about it. Thanks for listening, everyone. Khuda Hafiz.
the face.
तुम तो ठहरे परदेसी साथ क्या निभाओगे 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 सुबह पहली है हाँ, सुबह पहली गाड़ी से घर को लौट जाओगे